YouTube, good morning. Guys, what I have for you today, it has taken me quite a long time to really perfect. We're going to take a very green dog, a puppy, and we're going to put a collar on his neck, put him on a lead, and you will be able to see that he has never had that on him before. We're going to take him from that stage to breaking him, letting him understand that this is not his enemy. We're going to take him from that point to the come command. Now, different people use different commands. I'm going to use here, here, here. I'm going to use let's go, and I'm going to use here. All of it will mean the same thing, and that's come. So at the end of the day, whatever your command is, you can apply this process. But my point is, I want to show you guys how it starts and how it ends. Hang in there with me. The first thing, guys, is that we're going to have to put a stake out for him. So once I come and bring him on this lead, I'll put him on a chain and I'll let him pretty much break himself. He'll get tired of pulling and he'll stop resisting. Once he stops resisting, he'll calm down, and from that point, we can go forward. Roughly 12 feet, y'all. Just give them enough so they can kind of get a head start. He's going to pull, he's going to jerk himself, he's going to fight it. But at the end of the day, he'll come to his senses and realize he cannot get away, so there's no need to fight anymore. Once that happens, then I can take a lead, which is a 20-foot lead, and you guys will see a little bit later. And that's when I'll incorporate my collar and the commands. Sometimes it takes 3 or 4 days, sometimes it takes a week, but I want you guys to see the process. However many days it takes, I'm going to definitely show that in this video so you'll have an understanding. Just know that this is a process that you really have to be patient with, because at times, you know, our beagles are hard-headed. And that's a good attribute when it comes to running a rabbit. They'll stay on that rabbit. They don't want to let it go. That's being stubborn. So that's a good attribute to have. But at the end of the day, what we're teaching them is obedience. That we control everything around them. The only time we let them have their freedom and want them to be dominant is that's when they're in a pack with the dogs running a rabbit. Other than that, you know, we dictate where we're going, when we're ready to go. So, hang in there with me, guys. Come on, boy. There, guys. Let's go. Come on. For him not to have been on the lead, guys, he's not doing that bad. Let's go. I'm already incorporating let's go. Some dogs will get it naturally. Pretty smart. Come on. Let's go. See how it's fighting. Let's go. Put this up. I'm trying to do two things at once, guys. So we'll cut that. Okay. See how he's pulling. Here. See how he's pulling, y'all. It's all brand new to him, guys. Smart dogs eventually get it. They realize there's no need to fight. And we're just gonna leave him, y'all. Ideally, guys, what you want to do is get into an environment where he's not distracted too much. That's how it happens, y'all. Here. Guys, whenever they get a head start and just run and you know it's about to choke them, here. He's going to eventually associate here with getting jerked back, but that's just ingraining something in his head, ingraining the word here in the back of his head. The work hasn't really begun yet. So we're going to let him do what he's going to do for a little while, wear itself out. And after that, we'll come back and start the second phase. Guys, I went and hid behind some bushes. He don't see me, so he's really gonna fight. He's really gonna try to get away. 30 minutes of that, he'll be ready. I'll see you when that time comes. Folks, it's been about 35 minutes or so. Excuse my unsteady hands, but we're gonna slide over here to this bush and we're gonna see how he's acting now. Where's my boy at? He's calmed down, y'all. He's just chilling. That's what happens. Realize he can't get away. So let me walk over to him and see how he acts. Hey, boy. Hey, boy. Hey. Hey, Steel. Hey, Steel. Hey, man. See, he has a sense of he's going to get choked if he runs or if he try to get away. So he's gotten accustomed to it. All right. Now this is where the next phase starts. He just wanna get away now. But he know not to pull against that chain. Nothing good comes from running from that chain. All right. I'm gonna put a collar on him and my lead. See there? See there? See how he eases down? He's not fighting it anymore. That's what happens. About 35 minutes, y'all. I'm gonna just let the camera run and see what he does. I'm gonna walk off. I'm gonna get the lead to go on his neck and the collar. folks. I don't know what he did because I walked off to get this, but he should not have been trying to pull away like he was initially. So hopefully that's what you saw. But now I'm gonna go ahead and put the collar on it. And folks, we want it fairly tight. We want to make sure that he feels the sensation. Now we want to start off really, really low. Okay. I'm going to get behind the camera again, but I'm going to match this on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, just to see when it gets his attention. Once I see his attention, the collar has gotten his attention, that's a light stimulation. So with that, I will be able to use my commands. Now I have some treats in my back pocket. So every time he does what I ask him to do, I'll give him a treat. Now in the here, I'm letting him smell these treats in my back pocket. So he's getting stimulated now. He know I have food on me. So that's an incentive for him to come. But when he comes, I'm going to give it to him. Not only am I going to say here, or let's go, I'm going to put my hand down. So he has something visual to come to as well. So he's hearing a verbal command and he's also seeing my hand. And that's what I want him to come to, my hand. Once he comes to my hand, I'll reach in my back pocket and give him a treat. This is only done for a short period of time. Eventually, the treats are no longer, and it's all about praising. So, hang in there with me. Again, we see he's not jerking and pulling. So now it's time for me to see what gets his attention. 1 doesn't get his attention. 2 doesn't get his attention. 3 doesn't get his attention. 4 doesn't get his attention. 5 doesn't get his attention. 6 doesn't get his attention. 7. Okay, 7 is the one that got his attention, guys. Did you see that? Okay, now that's what I'll be working him on, is the stimulation number 7. So let me put him on to the lead, and then we'll start allowing him to roam freely. Okay, guys. Here. Good boy. Good boy. Prime example. Here. Right here. Good boy. Here. Here. Guys, as you can see, he got it. He absolutely has it. Tone first, stimulate, and then the command. So from this point, all I do is reiterate it over and over and over again, just repetitions. So at the end of the day, guys, hope you guys got some out of this. And this is everything. When you can bring those dogs in and move to the next location, bring those dogs in, load up, and go home after one of those long days, opposed to calling and calling and calling and nobody's responding, or jumping a rabbit and you want to put them on that rabbit and nobody's coming. This eliminates all of that, guys. So you guys can do this right now when it's steaming hot outside, when most guys are not running rabbits. This is the things that I do here to make sure when that time comes, my pack is ready. Until next time, over and out. All right, guys, like I said, we just got finished with him going through the sequences of toning, stimulating, and calling. And he's pretty much mastered that in 2 days. So this is when you release them and let them roam freely. And this is when you see all your work come together. So I'm going to let him go, and then we'll go from there. Try to walk straight out here in this field, and we're going to put this to the test. Come on, boy. Let's go. All right. See, he has some concept of that now. Here. Good boy. Guys, I hope you saw that. That's what comes me. Straight to me. Good